Here are some moves you can do to improve the mobility in your joints. These are great moves, especially if you're sitting a lot during the day. Just get up and rotate your shoulders. I recommend 10 repetitions for each arm. And just be careful with the range of motion through your shoulder. Just allow your shoulder joint to move in the range of motion it wants to, and over time it'll get, you'll get a bigger range of motion. This is a great way to open up the hips. If you're sitting a lot, this stretches the hamstrings. It opens up the hip flexors. It feels really good and helps to prevent lower back pain. Since these are the muscles that get tight from sitting a lot, this is a great way to keep the mobility good through the hips and hamstrings. Next, we're moving into stretching the quadriceps by doing these back butt kickers, and I'm just reaching the arm to touch the opposite heel. It feels really good. It stretches through those quadriceps. And then we're getting, there goes my balance. We're going to work through some hip mobility by opening up the hip in an external rotation as well as in an internal rotation. Here I'm just holding onto the chair so that I have more stability while moving the hip out and in. And again, you want to work, I would say, 10 repetitions on each side. Those can also alternate from side to side. In this example, I'm showing you working each side independently, which can sometimes feel a little easier. And again, this will help with eliminating back pain or alleviating back pain that you might be experiencing. And then lastly, I'm going into the smaller joint here. I'm rotating through the ankle to keep the ankle mobile. Helps with flexibility and with balance. So again, 10 repetitions in each direction with the ankles. And then lastly, we're going to finish off here with the wrist, giving those wrists good range of motion. This is great too if you're working a lot on a keyboard or a computer and just getting that range of motion through the wrist. And then lastly, the fingers, thumb to each individual finger, and opening and closing the hands into a fist.